welcoming our live stream audience back. This is the 2018 NCL Finals, Day 2. We're on now to Stage 3. This is a 4-stage competition. Whether we're going to get to see that 4th stage remains to be seen. I very much hope that we do. 11 competitors making it through Stage 2. Matt Redho, Daniel Mason, Bryson Klein, Alex Matthews, Jake Murray, Aiden Plummer, Mike Ravert, Jon Alexis Jr, Cam De Silva, Luke Shelton, and Ashlin Herbert are all gearing up now to take on Stage 3. I'm sitting here with Mark Ravi, the Commissioner, who's going to have a few words on the controversial DQ that we saw earlier. Mark.
Thanks, Rory. Can I get the footage? So, as you can see, Nick tries to pull it and chooses to slide. Unfortunately, that did result in the DQ. There was some suggestion that he couldn't make an extra move, but as we can see here, you could always make the move, you just have to be forceful with it. We understand this was a controversial ruling. This was very clearly gone over in the rules, that this was capable of being done and was demonstrated. We hope that everyone understands there's no perfect competition. We've done our best, and we hope everyone can accept this ruling from here on out. As you can see, common problem, common solution. Thank you for that. The first obstacle of Stage 3 is the alley cats. They have to climb over the walls and jump between them to reach the other side, being very careful not to over-grip, as that will result in a disqualification. Next up, we have the drum hoppers. Using their hands, they have to jump between the drums, using every drum to reach the other side. Up next, we have ledge lane. Using the red parts of the boards and the ledges on the cannonballs, they have to use each ledge and cannonball to reach the other side. After that, we have the unstable slider. They have to slide along the pole slider, get onto the unstable slider, and then use the unstable bridge to dismount. This one is no joke. After that, we have a twist on a familiar obstacle. It's the giant poles. We've taken out one of the poles, so there's a big gap right in the middle instead of just at the end. The blue tape shows which pole you cannot use. After that, it's a finger crusher. It's the vertical limit hanger. They have to use the vertical limit to reach those red holds and use the remaining red holds to get to the other side and then dismount to the platform. Up next is the flying bar. They have to jump up to the bar, jump with it, and get in each of those cups to reach the end. This is no joke. That middle, that red set of cups, that's gonna swing as people go onto it. And finally, 4.5 meters of doom, the tall wall. At the end, there'll be a buzzer waiting, and that'll be the end of Stage 3. There is no time limit for Stage 3, but they have a maximum of 30 seconds rest between each obstacle.
Wart wall is 4.5 meters high, one of the largest competitive wart walls in the world. Tremendous to see people hit it. We're going to get the running order up in just a sec on the screen of our Stage 3 competitors. Alex Matthews up first. Bryson Klein, Matt Redho, Daniel Mason, Mike Ravert, Aiden Plummer, Jon Alexis Jr, Jake Murray, Ashlin Herbert, Luke Shelton. And finally, in a bracket on his own, Cam De Silva putting up the fastest time on Stage 2 will be our 11th runner on Stage 3. Alex Matthews, 35 years old, firefighter from Fremantle. We saw him crush Stage 2 earlier, known for his moustache. He failed on Stage 1 at the NCL Finals in the past 2 years, so he's come significantly further since then. So excited to see our first competitor take on Stage 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Matthews. on the alley cats. Now he has to be very careful. The rules are very strict on this obstacle in the way in which you need to catch them. You can't catch with your hands over the next ledge. They have to be on the ledge closest to you. And of course, cannot touch the ground.
We can literally hear a pin drop right now as he gets over the alley cats.
Alex, the first of 11 competitors to be taking on stage 3 of the course.
Onto the drum hopper. Getting a nice swing there. Getting them knees nice and tucked up. Engaging that core straight through.
Triceps often an overlooked muscle in the ninja community.
Hey, even across that chest there. Gets the chesticles working. Ooh, shaking it out.
Alex Matthews in no hurry on the Monstro ledge lane.
And just a shout out to the Monstro ledge lane guys in the US, bringing this obstacle. Oh!
The Monstro ledge lane taking out Alex Matthews, our first runner on stage 3. Very tricky obstacle. You can't really match on that side or it's going to spin you out. How would you approach that, Jack?
Mate, you got to try and lock off there nicely. You got to tuck that elbow right in, get a nice lock off. I believe that you can't touch the cannon grip with 2 hands. That's why he's come across with the one. He can't match there. And
our streamers are asking Alex Matthews or Lucio, who has the better moustache? Maybe if we could get them next to each other.
We should create a poll about that one.
Very different style moustaches, those two boys. Alex, big smile on his face, made it all the way to stage 3. He is in our top 11 competitors at this year's finals. Fantastic effort from Alex Matthews. On now to Bryson Klein, 6'1" climber from New South Wales. He was the runner-up on season 2 of Australian Ninja Warrior. Our second competitor today to take on stage 3. Let's go, Bryson Klein.
Through the alley cats there nicely. Bryson Klein.
Bryson making his way onto the drum hoppers, taking his time. Big swing and he's off.
Raining all the way from Glebe, New South Wales, representing the Blues as he's wearing the blue shirts today. The Queenslanders will be not too happy about this competitor, but he's staying true and staying strong.
Rock climber, you can see he's wearing La Sportiva. Of course, a big shout out to our sponsor, Vivo Barefoot, for making this all possible today. And he's on now to the Monstro ledge lane.
Coming all the way from United States, Monstro bringing the ledge lane.
What a brand.
So shout out to them guys. Just took out our Mo. So let's see how Bryson attacks this one.
Come on, Bryson. Big crimp on that left hand. Swinging through, he's stuck the first transition. Now his right hand is on, trying to find some kind of strength power.
Yes!
Ooh. Tremendous effort.
His rock climbing traits are coming right into play here, showing us how the rock climbers can do better. The Monstro ledge lane.
Serious finger strength from this boy, and he's up to the unstable slider. The first athlete we've seen take on the unstable slider. Let's go, Bryson.
in deep focus right now.
Incredibly tricky, this transition.
As you see, it's very slippery. Oh, great transition
Bryson
just here.
Klein.
Yes!
Oh, Bryson.
Amazing.
Putting on a clinic.
Wow.
The rock climber from Glebe showing us how it's done. Now we're going to see the giant poles, Jack.
The unstable slider was causing grief for our demos.
Matty Wilson says, what a slippery little gypsy. Bryson Klein has been so good this whole weekend. Does he have what it takes to finish off stage 3?
Mate, these rock climbers, they're very agile. You know, they've got strength in their fingertips.
First competitor onto the giant poles. You
Unbelievable.
can't go
look at that.
above or below the blue tape. You have to stay within the designated pole region, and they're just too far apart.
Look at this kid.
To span, but no problem for Bryson. Bryson is through.
Mate.
He's on to the vertical limit hanger.
Bryson Klein may have done a bit of pole dancing, by the way, swinging around them poles.
And a rock climber. He's going to be in his element on these finger strength-based obstacles, but he's looking tired, Jack.
Mate, he's shaking out. He's looking at those hands and he's feeling the pressure.
Come on, Bryson. Are we going to see a stage 3 finisher for the first time in NCL Finals history? Bryson Klein making his way across the cliffhanger up to the vertical limit. He sticks the crimp. Right hand is on. Matches Bryson Klein.
He's
trying to find the space to pull through.
He's in his element right now. This is his domain. He's been here before.
Oh! Bryson just coming off.
Unbelievable. Bryson Klein.
What an effort on the vertical limit hanger. Bryson Klein. Tremendous effort. First athlete we've seen.
Interesting.
Made the first 2 obstacles look so easy. Bryson Klein, the finger strength just coming out on him there on the vertical limit hanger. What an effort.
Bryson Klein, mate, it looks like you've made some history today. Season 3, looked like you've had to dig deep to get to this stage. How are you feeling, mate?
Yeah, definitely had to dig deep. Feeling pretty gassed, I guess. Just didn't have as much in the tank as I would have liked. I mean, this is my jam. I'm a rock climber, but, you know, just big day, big task, big ask.
Mate, you were nearly there, mate. You're nearly there. Amazing effort. Put your hands together, mate, for Bryson Klein. Everyone, well done.
Ashlin giving Bryson some props. Everyone's behind him. That was so good, Jack.
Mate, Bryson Klein showing that rock climbers other competitors to beat. If it was one man that was going to do it, it could have been Bryson, but we have plenty more to come as well.
Plenty more very exciting athletes to come. Matt Redho up next. Our first finisher on stage 2. First guy to make it through that course. So excited to see Matt take this on. The live stream is super behind Matt. He's from Malaysia, international wildcard. We're so stoked to have him here. All the way from Kuala Lumpur. Speed climbing champion, Jack.
There you go. Look at those hands. The hands are just coated in chalk, just in case if he runs short on an obstacle, he can just give that backhand a bit of a tap and he'll be brushed up.
And get this, he was the champion of Fear Factor Malaysia.
What was he doing on Fear Factor Malaysia?
Fear Factor Malaysia. Great effort, Matt.
I wonder what he could possibly be doing on Fear Factor. I'm intrigued.
Matt Redho, 30 years old from Malaysia. Here he goes.
This man is an international wild card. He made stage 2 look like a walk in the park. He's come a long way from Kuala Lumpur. He's ready to put on a show and take it home. Representing his family, representing his country.
Matt Redho moving on to the drum hoppers.
He's only got 30 seconds here. He's on the countdown. He's really making use of that 30-second break. Nice technique, getting them knees right up, engaging that core.
And the format, of course, has shifted. It's no longer a time limit. It's now furthest, the fastest. You only have 30 seconds to shake out and recompose yourself before the next obstacle. Matt making the most of that right now before moving on to the Monstro ledge lane. We saw the grip this guy had on stage 2 earlier, Jack. I think it's going to help him out a lot here.
Mate, this comes down to precision, finger strength right now. Oh, mate, he's gliding through this. Absolutely gliding. Unbelievable.
Making it
look at that.
so
That was out of control.
easy. Matt Redho
Mate,
from Malaysia showing
he literally looked like a chimpanzee floating through some vines. What a champ.
Great stuff from Matt Redho.
The Monstro ledge lane all the way from US, making its debut in the NCL onto the unstable slider. Matt Redho.
Come on, Matt.
Tucking that right in there. Bang! Beautiful.
Stunning transition.
Oh, that just slides,
Very
man.
difficult to control these obstacles. To get that backswing you need to move forward without it sliding back. Have to be super cautious like this. Come on, Matt.
Yes! Mate.
How good have the competitors been this year?
Those hips need to be high. It's very precise. He done that perfectly. Absolutely.
A free lesson to the crowd from
Impeccable.
Matt on how to complete it. I'm sure the later competitors watching on eager to get some strat. On now some giant poles.
The crowd watching on nervously. Stage 3. We want to see a champion crowned. Can
How
Matt
good would that be?
Redho bring it home?
I think he can, Jack.
Oh!
Takes a hit there,
Oh!
but holds on. He's
Mate.
got one more big leap to
Mate.
get through.
Did that just hit where I think it did?
Matt, if he's feeling the pain, he's not showing it.
No, he's not letting off any emotion at the moment.
Much cleaner on the second.
Unbelievable. Some would say he's got a cricket cup in the front because there was some contact
Moving on now to the
in
vertical
the
limit
crotch
hanger.
region. That was insane. Moving
Come
on.
on, Matt.
He's got 5 seconds till he's got to jump on the cliffhanger.
And he's off. Finger strength really
Mate,
tested here. But
look
if
at
anyone
that.
has
oh
it,
my God.
Matt has the finger strength. But does he have the pop you need for this transition? Matt Redho. He stuck
God!
it!
Wow!
Absolute anarchy in the gym.
That was
Everyone is going bonkers. Matt Redho.
the Ninja Academy is on fire right now.
My word. He's through to the flying bar, Jack.
Mate, this is do or die right now.
Are we going to see a stage 3 finisher? Matt Redho through to the flying bar.
Mate.
Stage 3. First person to get this far.
Mate,
Is this the biggest demonstration of grip strength we have seen in this competition?
there are fireworks right now at the Ninja Academy. The
My
crowd
word.
are on their toes.
Matt, he's flown in to be here and he's showing us why.
Mate, he's got his country behind him, his family behind him.
Let's go, Matt Redho. First transition.
Oh!
Oh, Jack.
Wow.
What an effort.
Wow. That there was just absolutely amazing to watch. Let's get a bit of an insight with Matt Redho.
First competitor to make it through the vertical limit hanger, showing he had the grip strength. That was so good. Paul's going in to have a chat with Matt now.
Matt Redho, you're an amazing athlete. Do you find that your climbing skills today have come into play in the last stages of this of stage 3?
Yeah, I apply I think a bit of because of the benefit of climbing, so it's help.
This new apparatus, is it new to you, this apparatus, or have you done this a few times?
For flying bar, it's not guarantee obstacle. So, yeah.
Well, your family's here to support you, and your little one here. You proud of Daddy, yeah? Very well done. Congratulations, mate. You're creating history. Awesome.
That was so good from Matt Redho from Malaysia. We are so stoked he came here today, showing us that it was super worthwhile. Mind you, there is a prize. If there is no overall finisher, there is still a prize for furthest male, furthest female. Matt Redho, currently as it stands, is the furthest, fastest male competitor. Olivia Vivian earlier being the furthest, fastest female, coming off on the salmon ladder on stage 2. Matt Redho coming off on the first transition of the flying bar on stage 3. That was phenomenal. Daniel Mason up next, 27 years old, from Victoria, our 4th competitor to take on stage 3 today. Daniel Mason getting ready.
Barefoot Dan, all the way from Victoria, Melbourne, representing the compound, training there day in, day out. He looks quite, different with shoes on, I must say. Stating he is the barefoot ninja.
Barefoot ninja. But wearing shoes, but looking in his element, regardless.
Oh, 100%. Not going to take that away from him, mate. Onto the drum hopper. Oh, just floating across nicely. Very light on his hands there. And he's coming in at 5'6", He's not the tallest competitor. Could say he'd be coming in about 60 kegs, eh? 60, 65, what do you reckon?
He definitely looks light, but a lot of muscle on that frame. Let's see how he takes on the Monstro ledge lane. We saw this give Alex Matthews some trouble earlier. Very hard if you don't have that one arm lock-off strength to move through. How's he going to go?
He can only go one arm on that cannonballer, by the way.
Yes.
There you go. There, perfect. You can only match on the double ledge. Unbelievable.
So good.
Look at that.
Daniel Mason.
And
he's through.
That was textbook. The Monstro ledge lane. Proving very, very technical. But some of the boys are just making it look easy. He's got 10 seconds, as we know. 30 seconds at each platform to rest. Oh, he's going to fly straight through. Oh, my God. That was perfect.
Perfect transition, straight to in one shot. He sent that one.
This is oh, watch out. That's very, very slippery. He's gone back there. He needs to reevaluate the situation here. Look at the focus. Oh! Dan Mason, the barefoot ninja, comes off on the unstable slider, proving very technical. Good work, mate. Coming down to you.
Barefoot Dan, amazing effort, mate. It looked like you were thinking about it, contemplating it, coming back and forward. What were your thoughts leading into that last transition?
I just thought it was going to be pretty hard to reach from that static spot, but it's hard to get any swing up, so just had to go for it.
Yeah, it requires some quick hands, I think, and and a bit of a hip movement, but you've done great work, mate, getting to stage 3. Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks.
Well done.
Dan Mason. Coming out of the compound, Victoria, Melbourne. Travelled a long way with family and friends. Amazing performance. The unstable slider proving tough, very tough and very technical. We have our next ninja in line. Mike Ravert, 25 years old, 5'11", software engineer from Massachusetts, representing USA. He has his team members, his family on the sideline. He's a wildcard international. They will be looking to take this back to the USA. Unbelievable. We're hanging out to see this guy finish stage 3.
Mike Ravert starting off on the Alley Cats. Oh, no. Oh, disqualified. Disqualified on a technicality there. Unfortunately, the Alley Cats, you are not allowed to catch over the second ledge, and Mike has just reached over the second ledge as he caught. Unfortunately, the competitors were briefed on this just before they started. Really disappointing to see a technical DQ like that at this stage in the comp, but he's been so sensational getting this far. Mike Ravert has been an absolute champion through stage 1 and 2. A great shame, but you have to say this guy's a gun nonetheless. It won't be the last that we see of him. No way. And you can see there on the replay, hand just going over. Unlucky for Mike, but he has been so sensational this weekend. Mike Ravert from Massachusetts. Mike Ravert doing the USA fam here proud. Up next, Aiden Plummer, gymnastics coach from New South Wales. He's a self-taught gymnast. We talked to him a bunch throughout this weekend. He has been an absolute weapon, Jack. Absolute weapon. Is he gonna bring it home on stage 3? How good would it be to see a stage 3 finisher? Aiden Plummer from New South Wales getting ready now. Our 6th competitor on stage 3. Here he goes. Competitors have to be very careful. Oh, and he's just messed up the first alley cat transition. There's a real technique that you want to go for those things. You want to push up, push off the opposite leg to the leg you want to catch on. And you can see here, he just sort of tried to jump off both legs, which is never a great strategy. Alley cats are a very hard obstacle if you've not hit them a whole bunch. Very hard obstacle to get up and just hit on a first go. Aiden Plummer, fantastic effort. But just coming off on the first obstacle of stage 3. How good has he been this weekend, Jack?
Mate, he's put on a show here.
Aiden
Plummer.
Man with the biggest backstyle
from New South
in the
Wales.
world. What do you think happened that time?
My shoes slipped.
Damn. Yeah, so it's just a slip of the shoe, you reckon?
Yeah, didn't dust them off.
Something we all need to take note of, I think, of the rest of the stage. All right. Sorry about what happened, mate.
Aiden Plummer. our sixth competitor, our sixth to fall victim to a stage 3 obstacle. Fantastic effort making it all the way to stage 3 in his first NCL Finals. And here we have Jon Alexis Jr, robotics student from USA, giving a flex for the camera. Jon Alexis Jr, self-described goofball. We know this guy is fast. He can see clearly over the obstacle. 6'6", our tallest competitor this weekend. Let's see what he's got, Jack. Jon cruising through alley cats without too much difficulty at all. On now to the drum hoppers. Part of the USA family who have flown out to be here. We're so stoked to have them. Jon Alexis Jr, 4-time American Ninja Warrior competitor, and he's made the LA Vegas Finals 3 times.
Unbelievable.
Veteran on the course.
I think the Aussies would love to call Jon Jono. That's what we love to chuck an O on the end of names over here, so we love that.
Jono Jr has a good ring to it. Jono Jr.
Coming onto the Monstro ledge lane. One of his teammates brought along the Monstro ledge lane from the US. Wow.
The fam on the sidelines psyching him up. Does he have the finger strength? Yes. He's got the reach, that's for sure.
There you go.
Come on. Right hand on. He's just got to get that crimp. See him elevating the knuckles there.
Yes!
Fantastic effort from Jon Alexis Jr. One more transition, and he's cleanly through. Jon Alexis Jr. moving on to the unstable slider.
That was literally fingertips. Big hands, big socks, they say.
Does have big hands.
Onto the unstable slider.
Come on, Jono Jr.
Jono.
Jono
That's going to stick. Oh, yeah, nice.
Very smooth. Come on, Jon Alexis. Ooh.
There you go.
Fighting that backswing to get the power to move forward. We've seen it give everyone trouble today. Come on, Jon. Oh, and he just couldn't find that power. Every time he swung back to get that forward momentum, the pole was moving back with him. His big frame working against him there. Jon Alexis Jr. coming off on the unstable slider. Such a phenomenal effort over the course of this weekend. And just coming off on stage 3.
As the boys have been announcing it, Jono in Australia. You look like you came in with a bit of a strategy on the slider there. What do you think brought you unstuck?
I might have been able to make the move earlier off the board, but I killed my momentum, so I had trouble generating it back again.
It's been amazing, mate. The journey, seeing you transition through all these obstacles, stage 1, 2, and 3. It's been fantastic to see you perform in Australia, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, buddy. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Alexis Jr. Another international wild card eliminated, but he's been so good to get this far. Fantastic effort from Jon Alexis Jr., the robotics student from USA, fist bumping his countrymen there. And up next, we have another one of our international wildcards, Jake Murray, 31 years old from Colorado, USA. He's been a superstar this whole weekend. He has been so good. Jake Murray, 2 times fastest finisher on stage 1 of the LA Vegas Finals on American Ninja Warrior. second place at the NNL World Finals. He's just chalking up, getting ready to go. Does Jake Murray have what it takes, Jack?
I believe he does. He's come a long way. Colorado. He's here to make a statement. He needs to take this one home.
The man means business. Jake Murray, see himself getting in the zone here. Veteran Ninja Warrior competitor. Jake Murray just sizing up the Alley Cats. About to begin his assault on stage 3 here at the Vivo Barefoot NCL 2018 Finals. Live from Perth, Western Australia at the Ninja Academy in Osborne Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Murray. Ooh, very close on that first transition. Just managed to stick it on. We want a stage 3 finisher here so badly. Come on, Jake. That was much cleaner, Jack.
Mate, there was a bit of a scare there on that second one, but we got through it.
Moving on to the drum hoppers now. Cool, calm, collected. Each athlete has 30 seconds on each ledge where they can just decompress and catch a breath. There's no time limit now on their runs, but it is furthest the fastest with 30 seconds rest between obstacles if you want it. You can just keep going. Jake taking his time. Moving on now on the drum hoppers. Looking pretty collected.
It's a tricky one, this one. There you go. Straight through onto the Monstro ledge slider. Ledge lane, my bad.
Jake having a good look at it. We saw this take out Alex Matthews earlier. It's a tricky obstacle if you don't have that one arm lock off strength and that finger strength, because you can't really match on those middle cannonball crimps. But I'd say Jake is familiar with this. He's looking pretty comfortable moving through. Sticks the third transition, looking very likely that he's going to move on to the unstable slider now. And Jake Murray is through the Monstro ledge lane.
Unstable slider. Making it tough for the previous athletes. Let's see if he can make it through this one.
We saw Jon Alexis Jr. have a lot of trouble with that second transition. Just coming off, failing to find that power that you need. Jake accelerating out of the block. Not wasting any energy hopping that bar forward. Can he stick the transition? Yes, very nice. And this is where fellow countryman Jon Alexis Jr. came off. Jake Murray trying to get that power without sliding back, and he stuck it. Jake Murray onto the giant poles. Fantastic effort. The athlete from Colorado, USA. He has a background in skateboarding and rock climbing. Veteran of American Ninja Warrior. Great to have him here at the NCL Finals. And he's showing us he's showing us what it takes to cruise through stage 3.
Wow. It's very risky right there. That's his manhood, guys. That's his manhood. We don't need that happening around here, but he's getting through it.
Jake Murray sticks the second transition with much more ease. Moving on now to the vertical limit hanger. We saw Matt Redho earlier just cruise through this. Does Jake Murray have what it takes? Does he have the finger strength? This obstacle is pure finger strength. He has only a few more seconds to enter the obstacle. 5 more seconds left. He has to get straight on it. Here we go, Jake. Come on. He's off. Come on, Jake. Hands are on. He's moving through, looking pretty comfortable so far. He's spun around to stick this transition. Come on, Jake Murray. Yes! He stuck the transition, Jack. Jake Murray. Only our second competitor to reach the flying bar. Are we going to see our first finisher on stage 3 in NCL Finals history, Jake Murray?
We really hope so, my brother.
31 years old, coming out of Colorado, USA, Jake Murray. Rock climbing background. He's done flying bars before, but this is a tricky one. Come on, Jake Murray. Oh, just coming off on that first transition. Such a fantastic effort from Jake Murray. The flying bar takes its second victim. Matt Redho also going down on the flying bar, and we can see here just not finding the point where the rail was sticking in. But Jake has been so sensational, looking so comfortable up until that point. Jack, so disappointing. I really thought we were going to see
Jake
our
Murray,
first stage 3 finisher.
amazing effort to getting to this far, to the flying bars here. You look like you came in with a bit of an injury, though, I see.
Yeah, I have a messed up toe and a banged up wrist, and it wasn't, I was afraid of the drum hopper, but it ended up being pretty painless.
Look, our own Lisa Parks was looking after you, I hear, and gave you a bit of healing.
Yeah, she was, and if it weren't for her, it probably would have been a lot harder.
Congratulations on getting this far, and let's see how the rest of the guys go. Well done for the US.
Thank you so much.
So good from Jake Murray out of the USA. Giving Ben Paulson a hug there. Not many runners to go. Only 3 more runners.
Did we get the time between them?
Matt Redho and Jake Murray both coming off on the same point. We don't have the time statistics to know who is currently in the lead, whether it was Matt or Jake. We'll get that information for you as soon as we can. Jake Murray, sensational athlete from Colorado, just coming off on the second last obstacle of stage 3. What a fantastic effort from Jake Murray. Up next, Ashlin Herbert, 24 years old, the carpenter from Victoria, 2-time Australian Ninja Warrior Grand Finalist, competed at the NCL Finals in 2017 and finished 7th overall. We know he's strong, we know he's fast. Ashlin Herbert. We don't know the stats. Just getting ready to run now, Ashlin. Ashlin working his way through the alley cats.
Ashlin Herbert, an Australian icon, an Australian Ninja Warrior. He's known for his speed, and look at that. He just displays that nicely on the drum hopper. No emotions. Literally just makes Makes it look so simple, walking in the park, some would say.
Including Ashlin.
Mr. Silk.
Only 3 competitors left to take on stage 3. They have been so good today. So close, Jack.
Here we go. Mate. This bloke has got hands and forearms like Popeye. Oh, he's just fist pumped the cannonball there. That was cool.
Blitzing through.
Oi, hello.
Blitzing through. How's the speed on Ashlin Herbert? Struggling a little bit. We've seen a few competitors struggle with that backswing. You have to be so precise with it. It's so hard to generate power without it moving backwards. Come on, Ashlin. Yes. Sticks to transition.
Nicely done, Ashlin Herbert.
Wasting no time. He's straight onto the poles. I'd say what he's thinking here. Jack, he wants to be furthest fastest.
Oh, of course, mate.
Ashlin
Look at that.
blitzing through.
Beautifully
so
done.
fast. Ashlin Herbert. Only a minute 53 down.
He's got 30 seconds up his sleeve here. Will he use it?
He has the time if he wants it, but maybe he's going for furthest fastest. Maybe he thinks no one's going to finish the flying bar. Let me see if I can fail it faster than anyone else can. Wasting absolutely no time working his way. Oh.
Ooh.
And you have to think maybe he should have just taken that extra second to decompress there, compose himself, rebuild that finger strength before he moved on the vertical limit hanger. But it was such a fantastic effort. Jack getting there so fast in 2 minutes 16 and just coming off on the second rail of the vertical limit hanger. Paul Lyons talking to him now.
Ashlin Herbert, great effort, mate. You had a bit of a slip of the hands on that last hold. How you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, good. No, that was really fun. I enjoyed that.
You gave the cannonball a bit of a fist pump. Was that just to stop it, or was just you were just glad you finished it?
Yeah, just glad I finished it.
Well done, mate. Congratulations and fantastic effort.
Thanks, guys.
Ashlin Herbert, a crowd favourite, fist pumping the crowd. Lots of local and national and international support for Ashlin from Victoria. He's done so well here today. Only 2 more runners to go. Jack, I really hope we're going to see a stage 3 finisher. But the quality, regardless, has been absolutely superb.
Ashlin Herbert has grown out the throw this year. Looking a little like the man himself, Brian Johnson, on Akadaka. He loves the song Thunderstruck. He's in his element.
Yes, he didn't wait there before he took off the platform.
We just received word from the adjudicators. Unfortunately, Ashlin Herbert disqualified. In fact, on the start of the vertical limit, he didn't take his weight before he left the platform. We're going to get a replay of it in a little bit after these next few runs, but Ashlin's run will not end on the second rung of the vertical limit. It will end on the crimp at the start. Fantastic effort nonetheless. And up next, we have Luke Shelton, 30 years old, from Perth. He's the local champion of the state NCL League here. Peed on Season 3 of Ultimate Beastmaster, top-ranked competitor from the season and the second fastest man through Stage 2 of the course. Luke Shelton is an absolute beast.
Coming in hot, pink actually. Hot pink mohawk, hot pink shoelaces. A bit of tinge on the shirt there. We have 2 competitors left. We want a champion today.
Luke Shelton just getting ready to go. And he's off.
Luke Shelton in his arena. This is his gym. Trains here day in, day out. He will be feeling right at home. Scampering across the alley cats nicely. He's chatting.
Having a chat with Dave.
Dave down there. Not too sure what they're chatting
I
about.
think Luke is saying if I stay here, does this count towards the 30 seconds?
Bit of banter. We love the banter. It's always good to let the hair down a bit, have a bit of a yarn. Yeah. Tactical.
Smart quote. I would wonder what the answer Dave gave was.
Look at that.
He was allowed
Mate.
to stay there, but considering he dropped, I'd say no.
Spending-
Through the drum hoppers with ease.
Spending little time through there, hopping through, chalking up, getting ready to tackle the Monstro ledge lane coming from the USA. First time on debut here in the NCL.
Come on, Luke Shelton. Having a little trouble here getting that swing. Ooh, just comes off on the Monstro ledge lane. So difficult to stick that one arm lock off. Really was hoping you had it there, Jack. Luke Shelton just coming off. You can see on his left arm there, he just couldn't stick the lock off for long enough to get a stable grip on that third hold on the Monstro ledge lane. And what a killer obstacle that has been. Also taking out Alex Matthews earlier today. Luke Shelton out on the Monstro ledge lane. It's been a phenomenal season for him. Not the last we're going to see of this guy, that's for sure. Congratulations, Luke Shelton. You're an absolute legend. Killed it throughout the course of this year. Made it all the way to stage 3 at the finals. Well done, Luke. Hit 5 NCL buzzers throughout the course of the season. Phenomenal effort. And this is it. The final runner on stage 3. Our last hope of seeing an overall winner. Well, if someone's going to do it, Cameron De Silva's the guy.
Mate, this kid is destined for great things. He's the last competitor here today. Let's go, my friend. We're all behind you, family and friends. Let's give him some energy, guys.
Cameron De Silva, the local hero, fastest man through the course. If you blink, you're going to miss him. Today, he's just got to get through.
He's a young buck at 19 years of age. Big future. Big future ahead for Cam De Silva.
Absolutely. Look, he's just taken off like a rocket, wasting no time. Cam De Silva flying straight onto the drum hoppers. Cam, first 2 obstacles down in under 20 seconds, and he's already started on the Monstro ledge lane. Come on, Cam. I know he has the strength for this transition, just needs to hold it. He has, holding the lock-offs. Cam Silva flying through the Monstro ledge lane. Making it look easy, Jack.
Mate, didn't even go for the double take on the double ledge. He just made that look so easy.
How good was that? Up now to the unstable slider. Only 1 minute down on the clock. He's absolutely flying. Strong start. Can he stick the transition? This is our last competitor today. Please, Cam. Yes! Gets the bar up. Second transition, given so many people so much trouble today. We saw Jon Alexis Jr. come off here. Come on, Cam Silver. Sticks it. Crowd is going crazy. Cam is through to the giant poles. Just has to transition. And he's nervously off on the edge of the ledge there. Giant poles are up. Cam Silver. I know he's the speed demon, but he should take a moment here to make sure his shoes are all good. Where you want to see a finisher, this is our last hope of seeing a finisher. He has to start the obstacle in the next 5 seconds, and he's off. Struggling with the reach, but he has the flexibility. Very nice from Cam. Big leap. Transition 1, sticks it with the swing around. How good was that? Cam Silver, 2 minutes 25 down on the clock, cruising through the giant poles, not looking too phased so far. Nice from Cam De Silva. Diesel mechanic from WA, our top seed going into stage 3. Moving now onto the vertical limit hanger. Come on, Cameron De Silva. Everyone is behind you. Come on, Cam. Come on. Up onto the start of the vertical limit hanger. He sticks the big transition. He's got to get through these next few awkward ones. Come on, Cameron, come on. Let's go. Oh, he's just come off on the edge of the vertical limit hanger. Got there in 3 minutes 10. He's going to be one of our highest ranked competitors overall from the NCL Finals 2018. He did such a fantastic job.
Cam De Silva, mate. Awesome effort, mate. What's your height, buddy?
Pretty short. Pretty short.
Look, you're one of the crowd favourites. Coming in here hot, one of the fastest competitors on the circuit, making it all the way to stage 3, creating history with the NCL. Great job, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Cameron De Silva, crowd favourite, local legend, now international hero, all the way through to stage 3. That's our top-ranked competitor, and that is the end of stage 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic week of competition. We're going to get the leaderboard up in just a little bit, but first, we have a few highlight reels to go through. Cameron De Silva getting some love from the local crowd. Only 19 years old. Imagine how good this guy is going to get.
Extremely humble. This bloke has a heart of gold, as you can see. So much support from family and friends.
That martial arts background giving him the mental edge.
He's got a background of martial arts, which gives him that focus.
Can't wait to see him as he gets older. Only going to get better. Cam De Silva like a fine wine.
The champ is still fist pumping. Fist pumps all around this bloke. Look at the smile. It's going to go down to 2 competitors getting further as fastest here today. We've got to go back to the scoreboards to find out.
the adjudicators just going over the final leaderboard from stage 3, the final rankings. But Cameron De Silva, so good over the course of this weekend, as all our stage 3 competitors have been. We're going to have a look now at some video highlights. First up, we have Ninja Nopes, which is the biggest wipeouts from the weekend, Jack.
Mate, these should be funny. Ninja Nopes. These are going to be the biggest fails, the funniest fails. Some slips, some trips, bit of humor.
First up, Matt Philippi on the wing nut, our first epic wipeout. Look at that. Matt Philippi down to the ground on the wing nut, the first of our Ninja Nopes.
Sent himself sky high.
Leonard Hermowin on the spin grip, doing so well to get this far, and then just not managing to find it, and he hit the edge on his groin and came down hard.
Ouch. Yeah.
And finally, Josh McMurray on the salmon ladder, trying one of the harder techniques we've seen, but just not finding the left-hand rung and coming down. What an upset that was. Local champion Josh McMurray just coming off at the very end of stage 2. And our Challenger Crusher obstacle, the obstacle that took out more competitors than anyone else, was the wing nuts today. Look at this. Boom.
There's Shane Alisara.
2 down. So many competitors falling victim to the wing nuts, not just through strength, but through DQs. It's a real testing obstacle. And we saw Bryson Klein come out later and demonstrate how it can be done statically. You don't need to necessarily dynamically move between these 2 obstacles. Taking out so many competitors over the course of today,
Simple
including
mistakes.
last year's champion, Donnie Byrne.
Got a few of the internationals there watching over on some replays, chatting,
Trying
discussing.
to work out who is the overall champion from the weekend.
He's got shapes on the tucked under his
Is
arm.
it going to be Matt Redho? We have to wait to find
the pizza
out.
shapes. He is going to get swarmed.
We also have Play of the Day, our best ninja individual performance on an obstacle. And that title is going to Jon Alexis Jr. on the salmon ladder. How good was this, Jack?
Mate, Jono showed precision. He showed pride. And most of all, strength.
And a really interesting technique that we don't see here a lot. It was so good. Straight up in one, and then immediately across the transition on the first swing through. Jon Alexis Jr., Play of the Day. Our international wildcard. So good to have him here. Big cheers from the crowd for our boy, which Jack and I have named Jono Jr.
Jono Jr. We have renamed him Jono.
Jono Jr.
Us Aussies like to put the O on the end.
6'6" from America. Congratulations, Play of the Day.
There he is, representing the USA.
Such a strong field of athletes making it through to stage 3. And very shortly, we're going to be getting the final leaderboard up and announcing our furthest, the fastest male competitor. Unfortunately, Jack, this year, no stage 3 finisher. There will be no outright $5,000 winner. Jake Murray and Matt Redho. Who is it going to be?
What was that player?
Is it going to be Jake Murray? Is it going to be Matt Redho? Someone is walking away with $1,200 thanks to Vivo Barefoot. We're going to find out very shortly, regardless of the winner of our furthest, fastest male. It has been so good this weekend. The quality has been absolutely immense, and so good to see so many competitors going through to stage 3. We didn't have any last year, and the year before that only 1. So it's been so good to have 11 through to stage 3 in the 2018 Vivo Barefoot NCL Finals, live from Ninja Academy in Osborne Park.
All right, guys, we're here in the playing field with the man himself, Jon Alexis Jr, aka Jono. How are you, my friend? You've got player of the match. Let's just have a bit of a chat about the extraordinary move on the salmon ladder. Can you talk us through that moment?
Sure. As you can tell, pretty tall. I didn't want my feet to dangle, so I have to do salmon ladders a different way. I actually train a bunch of different ways, but I felt like the whip was going to be the way that worked best today, and I executed okay. I practiced it a lot, so.
So have you, is it called the whip, is it?
Yeah, they officially named it after Chris Wilczewski for doing it on, I think it was the team version of the show, but yeah, he get on top of the bar, pop it up, and then carry your momentum through to the other side.
Have you done this previously in competition?
Yes, I have. I've tried a move that was even harder, which was a blind backward transition, just because of the way the moves were set up. So that was not the hardest move I've executed on there.
You literally had every single person gobsmacked in the crowd. Everybody was so excited and couldn't believe what you just done. How did you feel when you pulled it off and you actually went for a transition straight away?
I felt a little uncomfortable at the last landing because I was thinking to take it right into the star, but I didn't have enough swing, so I just had to take a couple extra swings. But I was happy to execute the first part of it, definitely, to not have to worry about my feet touching the water.
Congratulations on Player of the Day. But let's talk a little bit about Stage 3. How did you feel, coming into Australia, representing your own country? It's very special, to represent your country and your family. So, tell us about how you feel about being here in Perth.
I mean, my first impressions of Perth were pretty great. Walking around, seeing all the solar panels and the nice weather. Like I like Australia already. And coming into the gym, these lanes are beautiful. It has a feel just like the show. So I'm happy to be here and compete and represent USA.
And you have amazing support. You have come in numbers as well, which is awesome. You support each other so thoroughly, and you have so much pride. And you like to chant the USA. We love that. It's a good feel. I think it's something you do often, right?
Not so much. It's a unique opportunity for it right now.
Beautiful, mate. Well, Jon Alexis Jr, aka Jono, thank you, my brother.
My pleasure.
With Jon Alexis Jr about his play of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to announce the final leaderboards for Stage 3. If you would turn your attention to the TV monitors. And Matt Redho is our furthest, the fastest competitor. Matt Redho, the speed climber, international wildcard, coming out here, reaching the flying bar start in 5 minutes and 13 seconds. He will be taking some prize money home today. Massive thank you to our sponsor, Vivo Barefoot, for putting up that prize money and helping run everything today. Congratulations, Matt Redho. Matt Redho, so good over the course of the weekend. Big congratulations, mate. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great, and yeah, thanks for this awesome obstacle, man. This is really awesome. Pumpy, super pump.
Are we going to see you back here next year? You're going to finish the whole thing?
Definitely.
He's definitely going to finish the whole thing. You heard it here first. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Matt Redho flew in to be here today. The international wildcards have been so strong. Big thank you to Vivo Barefoot for putting on this event. Our big sponsor putting up the prize money. Matt Redho taking home furthest fastest male competitor. Olivia Vivian taking home furthest fastest female competitor. This has been the 2018 NCL Finals live from Osborne Park in Western Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the NCL Finals 2018, presented by Vivo Barefoot, have come to an end. We did not have a grand champion, but we do have a last ninja standing, and we have some other awards to give out as well. So, now that we've got all the children under control, let's start with the results of the female division. The winner of the female division will take home $1,250 in prize money provided by Vivo Barefoot. We'll start with third place and work our way up. In third place in the female division, Tash Sergi. Sorry, just the littlest one. Sorry, Tash. All right. In second place, and the girl on the medal that she's about to receive, India Henry. Good job, India. And finally, in first place in the female division, winner of $1,250 in her NCL Finals debut, Olivia Vivian, everybody. It's all right. All right. So all of the women will also receive a pair of Vivo Barefoot exercise and lifestyle shoes for their efforts. Let's give another round of applause for the females. Alrighty. Now we're going to announce the results of the male division and the overall division at the same time, as they ended up being the same. So really great effort this year, guys. We actually got multiple people through to stage 3. It was awesome to see. So everyone who got a medal here absolutely deserved it. Let's start with the third place, and it was, yeah, girls, all right, come on down. It's all right. Third place was Cameron De Silva, Perth local. Each competitor will receive 2 medals for male division and overall. In second place, one of our international wildcards and the balance champion from today, Jake Murray. And finally, the last ninja standing and the last man standing from Malaysia, Matt Redho.
Thank you.
Matt Redho's name will also be added to the perpetual trophy honoring the last ninja standing. This will be the first time a non-Australian has ever won it. Let's give it up for all of our competitors today. Yeah. All right, and now a few words from Dave Ravi.
All right, guys, I'm sure you're sick of hearing my voice, so I'll try and keep it short and sweet. Obviously, a weekend like this doesn't happen without a lot of help. So if I forget you, I apologize. But massive shout out to Mark, the commissioner, first and foremost, for getting this league up and running. Our awesome referees, Crystal and Nick. All the people that jumped in and helped reset everything. I know there were so many of you, but you all know who you are. Thank you so much. You made the day run smoothly. Everyone that came and helped tested and helped set up everything. Honestly, if it was just me, we'd still be setting up. So you guys are absolutely integral to this. And a special shout out to Brad and Gav and Cody, who were just absolutely instrumental in getting this done. You guys were phenomenal. All right, obviously we couldn't have a weekend like this without you guys. So thank you so much. I know it's tough, we're all the way in Perth, but too loud? Okay. Sorry, Donnie. I know that we're all the way over in Perth and you guys have made the trip out here, some from everywhere, all over the world, and like we honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate it. We do this for the community, we put in a lot of work to make this happen, and you guys just put on such a show today. I could not have been happy with how it all went, so thank you so much. So we have a couple more. The guys from Monstro actually donated and sponsored the event for some of these holds that you saw in stage 3, and they were absolutely brutal, so if you're interested, check them out. Thank you so much. Obviously, the guys from Vivo Barefoot just got behind the event. They were so interested as soon as we said that we were keen to work with them. We wear their shoes all the time. I wouldn't compete in anything else. And thank you so much for your support. And the guys from MediaTek, they've done an amazing job all weekend to make sure that the live stream goes out, to make sure all your runs are recorded. You will all have footage. Everything is open and clear for everyone to see. We'll have all the rankings and everything. Just an amazing, amazing effort. So thank you so much to you guys. All right, ninjas, it's time to party. All right, guys, that is a wrap on the NCL Finals for 2018. Make sure you come back next year, get to qualifiers, make it happen.